Okay, are we all ready, Ms. Aguilar?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, good morning. I'm Judge Meeker. I'm sitting in for Judge Holmes this morning, and we have an eviction docket. I'd like to remind everyone that typically after an eviction judgment is entered, the parties will have at least 5 days to appeal. But because the lobby closes early at JP3, the litigants will have at least 6 days to appeal. Okay, the first case I'd like to call is IMP South Lamar versus Daniel Lahia and Maria Lahia, who's here for IMP South Lamar.
Hi, I'm Lindy Cobb. I'm the general manager.
Okay, can I get your name again, please?
It's Lindy, Lindy, Cobb,
Okay.
Cobb.
Okay, Ms. Cobb, thank you very much. And Mr. Lahia is here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. Let me swear y'all in. Do each of you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Ms. Cobb, I just have a few questions. The rent is $11.80 per month, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And y'all wanted back rent from December through today, which would be $22.46.
I show. Yeah, it was December. Oh, yes. February is just already showing on my ledger, but that is correct. I apologize.
Okay, and the appeal would be $23.60. Okay, Mr. Lahia, would you like to respond?
Yeah. Does my mom have to be present here? She's a co-signer, or no?
Your presence here is sufficient right now.
Yeah, I mean, the main reason I got really behind on rent was my brother passing away.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that.
So it was just me and my mom and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So we all basically we all paid. That really set me behind. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly the only reason. I have no other good explanation for being behind rent.
Okay. I'm very sorry to hear about your brother. That's terrible.
Thank you.
I'm sure that's been really hard on your whole family. At this point, really, that you have the option to appeal, and that kind of the statutes just provide for that amount of time, at least the 6 days, if you can visit with the manager. But if there is no appeal, then the judgment would become final.
Yeah, I started moving back home with my mom.
Okay.
I'm in the process of doing that right now.
Okay.
I'm still currently in the unit. I'm getting some final things.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I do plan to move out. What's the process for this, I guess?
Well, as I say, that the judgment will become final if there's no appeal. Within the, pardon me?
Oh, what does that mean?
That means that you would show that you had an eviction on your record.
Oh, okay.
So you might want to. That's just what the consequences are, or have there may be adverse consequences to that. But I do wish you well, and I appreciate you showing up today.
Okay.
To respond to the petition. We'll get copies to both parties at the conclusion of the hearing today.
Okay.
But I hope things go better for your family, for you. So thank you again for appearing, and you take care. Okay?
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you. The next case we have is Trolley Race Circle S, DBA Soco Park Apartments versus, I think it's, is it Drum Grant or Jamon Grant? May not be saying that right.
Yes, you're saying it right.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, Ms. Payne, you're here on behalf of the Soco Park Apartments. And Mr. Grant, we've got you two here. Let me swear y'all in. Do each of you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. Ms. Payne, the rent is 1560, is that correct?
Yes,
And y'all requesting back rent from November through today, which would be 4529,
yes.
and the appeal would be 3120. The record shows that y'all delivered the notice to vacate by mail. When was that delivered to the tenant?
By mail?
It was sent on November 8th.
Or when was it delivered?
Yeah,
We have to have the delivery date.
thank you.
Yeah, y'all hold on just a minute. I'm just visiting with Miss Payne.
I forgot. You can hear me.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I see that it was delivered via first class mail. I don't have a return of receipt. It was also emailed and fixed to the outside door.
It was affixed to the outside door.
Yes.
What did it look like
Thank you.
when y'all posted it to the outside door?
I personally don't have knowledge of that. If you would like live testimony, can we reset?
Not when I've called the case to trial right now.
Okay.
We have, if it's sent by mail, we have to have the specific delivery date. And if it's posted on the outside, we'd have to have the testimony right now of how it looked. If
I don't have first-hand knowledge of that, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I'm going to enter a plaintiff take nothing in this case. Mr. Grant, that means that the plaintiff is not going to take a judgment of eviction today. Each party does have at least 6 days to appeal. If not, there's not going to be an eviction today, and we'll send you all a copy of this judgment by email at the conclusion of the hearing today.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for appearing, and I hope that y'all have a pleasant day.
You have a blessed and safe one.
Thank you.
Oh.
The next case we have is Mid-America versus Paul Evans. Who's here for Mid-America?
Sadie Rowling, agent.
Ms. Rowling, okay. And is Mr. Evans here?
Hi, I'm his sister. I'm
Mhm.
here on his behalf.
Unless you're an attorney, you would not be able to appear on his behalf.
Okay.
We would need something, we would need him to be here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's the way it works for representation.
Okay.
I mean, I understand that. I appreciate you being here, but technically you would have to be an attorney to represent him.
Okay.
Not.
He was involved in a fire on the property, and he is currently sedated and intubated at Ascension Seton. I do have a letter from his caseworker proving that he is not able to be here at this time. I asked what the next steps were, and they advised me to show up and explain the situation.
Well, as I say, he would need to have legal counsel here. If he doesn't appear for this hearing, then a judgment of eviction would be entered. There's at least 6 days to appeal. So it won't become final until that appellate time passes. But with him not being here or not having legal representation, then I would enter a judgment. I will enter a judgment of eviction. But there are that appellate timeline does start. So that's what is available insofar as the judgment won't be final until that appellate timeline runs.
Okay, thank you.
And again, thank you for appearing. Ms. Rowling,
Yes.
y'all were seeking possession only for discharge of a firearm in the unit, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and the rent is $1538 though, because the appeal bond is dependent on the rental amount.
Okay. Let me double check the rent.
let me swear you in too. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, so the rent is 1538?
Correct.
Okay, so the appeal bond will be 3076, and y'all are seeking the eviction based on lease violation?
Correct.
Okay, and you have testimony that he discharged the firearm in the unit?
We do, yes.
Okay. Also, the notice to vacate was posted on the door. Which side of the door?
The front door, it was posted on the front door, taped to the door with the address, name, and the apartment number listed
Did it
with
say?
attached important documents on it.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and issue a possession only eviction with the appeal bond at 3076.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
The next case we have is Villages of Bella Vista versus Larry Raymond. Who's here for Villages? Miss Payne, is that you?
Hi, my name is Geneva Garcia. I'm representing the Villages of Bella Vista.
Okay, thank you, Miss Garcia. And is Mr. Raymond here? Did he check in?
He did check in. I don't see him on the call anymore, Judge.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and call the case. Miss Garcia, do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Okay, the rent was 1602, is that correct?
that is correct.
And y'all are just requesting January's rent, prorated rent at 1447?
We are requesting January's rent. However, there was a small credit on the account. So the amount that's due for January's rent is $1297.88 plus the
I am here.
Oh, there you are. There's Mr. Raymond. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Miss Garcia. What is the amount of rent that y'all are requesting for January?
$1297.88.
So we'll just make it 1298 then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is this property covered by the CARES Act?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And the appeal bond would be 3204. Okay. Did you want to respond, Mr. Raymond?
Yes, I would. I have
Excuse
been
me.
approved.
Let me swear you in. I'm sorry. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have been approved for rental assistance from an organization here in Austin. And we were hoping to have the rent paid by yesterday, but there's been a holdup on the check to be available to deliver to the leasing office, management company. And they are paying the full amount that I currently owe right now.
Okay.
And it's just a matter of them getting the check being available for them to deliver today.
Okay. Do you know, is it going to be delivered within the next couple of days or?
Yes,
Okay.
it will be.
Typically, like I say, you've got that at least 6 days to appeal. So if I issue the judgment today, y'all can take the money, do the management there, and then they can submit a motion to dismiss once everything is paid for.
Okay, I'd like to point something out to you, if that's okay.
Sure.
I was served with the notice to vacate on January the 7th, 2025. The notice was for me to vacate on January the 10th of 2025. And the management company filed eviction for a eviction on the 10th of January, the day I was to move out. So I don't know if that's a premature date for filing.
Well, that would seem to be a day early because you would have had the whole 10th to move out. Let me pull up the record. Let me check that. This is number 33. Okay. Okay, so looking at the notice to vacate. January 7th to be out on the 10th. And the petition was filed on the 10th. We're showing it was filed on the 10th. That's true. That's a day early. Do you want to respond, Ms. Garcia?
Yes, so I think that we must have gotten our days wrong. My assistant manager filed the case. I'm not actually on site. I'm here because this has been an ongoing issue with Mr. Raymond's payments. So I'm representing just because she's fairly new and still learning. And my guess, we just got the date wrong.
Yeah, and I try to watch out for this, but Mr. Raymond is absolutely correct. That suit was filed a day too early. I apologize for not catching this, Mr. Raymond, but you're right. That was filed a day too early. So we're going to issue a plaintiff take nothing judgment on this because he should have had the entire 10th. That would have been the third day.
Understood.
And thank you, Ms. Garcia, for appearing. Thank you, Mr. Raymond, for appearing and bringing that to our attention. And I hope each of you has a very pleasant day. We'll get a copy of that judgment out to y'all at the conclusion of the hearing.
Thank you so much.
Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The next case we have is Landmark at Prescott Woods versus Jasmine Rodriguez. Who's here for Landmark?
Hi there, I'm the assistant community director. My name is Carla.
Okay. And your last name is Rodon?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
And is Miss Rodriguez here?
Good morning. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me swear y'all in. Do each of you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much. Just a couple of questions for Miss Rodon. The rent is $14.72. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And y'all requesting back rent from December through today, which would be $28.02. Is that correct?
I paid December's rent.
Well, you'll get a chance to talk in just a second, okay?
No, Your Honor. It should be. Sorry, I have my numbers in front of me. So it should be 1568.41.
1568. 40. We'll just make it 1568. Were you not you didn't want December rent?
Your Honor,
Yes.
let me assist. My name is Joe Moreno. I'm the community director for Prescott. Carla Rodon is our assistant who handles our accounting as well. In December, she had a balance remaining of $238.87.
Okay.
Base rents for January, which is what the court only requests, is $14.72. Prorated through today, the 28th only. Combining the amounts would be $1568.41. And again, that's prorated just through January 28th.
Right. 1330. Okay, so not all of the rent for December was due. Okay. So it would essentially be 1568 through today, and then the appeal bond would be 2944.
1568.
Because they're saying that 230, essentially 239 was still owing for December.
Okay. I did give them.
Hold on. We'll get to you in just a second. We need some information from them first.
Yes, ma'am.
The record shows that y'all posted the notice to vacate on the front door. What did that look like?
We have pictures. If you don't mind, I send them to my community director. We always take proof of delivery pictures. Let me see.
This was also sent via email and also through certified mail.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, I need the date that the certified mail was delivered, or I need to know what the envelope looked like on the front door. And y'all can just tell me what it looked like on the front door, or just give me the date of delivery.
I have a picture. Can I show it to
Okay.
you right now?
Uh-huh.
So that's her unit
Uh-huh.
20302.
And
And the envelope says important
yes, okay.
documents, her name and the address. And this was on the 10th.
Okay. And why did you not post it on the inside?
We always do outside and then certified mail as well.
Okay, well, you're supposed to, according to the statute, post it on the inside unless you have a reason for posting it on the
Yeah,
outside.
we were unable to proceed, but according to the contract, looks like now, as long as it's in a sealed envelope, placed tightly against the front door, images producing the same are available, and that's what we proceeded with, Your Honor. That's why, in order to make sure the notice was received, she also received email, copy of the same with the same document uploaded, and also certified mail.
Then I need the delivery date of the certified mail.
Sure. Carla, do you have that information there?
Email doesn't count, so I need when the tenant received the certified mail. That's all I need.
I have the receipt of the certified mail. I don't have the date of delivery.
That's what we need.
That she received that?
Right, the date of delivery to the tenant of the notice to vacate, right.
Okay. Let me just look this up. Okay, the 10th of December.
That's when the tenant received the certified mail?
Yeah, that's the date on the receipt. But I can look it up. I can track it real quick. 94/14. Sorry, it's a long tracking number. 90. Okay, so I pulled the tracking. It says that it was actually rescheduled on the 23rd
It
of
was what?
December. Rescheduled?
Rescheduled?
Correct, yes, on the 23rd. And after that, USPS doesn't give me any more.
So it was rescheduled, but you don't have anything after that?
No, ma'am. It says
Mhm.
no more action needed on your part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without a delivery date, I can't grant the eviction. So, I'll,
M-
ma'am?
Miss Judge, Your Honor, I did come to them with 3 money orders.
Miss Rodriguez, I'm not going to grant the eviction.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't need to hear any of that.
Okay, thank you.
This statute requires the date of delivery of the notice to vacate.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I'll issue a plaintiff take nothing. Each party has at least 6 days to appeal, and we will get a copy of the judgment out. Thank you to all witnesses for attending today, and I hope that y'all have a pleasant day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Y'all take care.
You too.
The next case we have is Camden Shadowbrook versus Jasmine Facundo and Wenceslao Fonseca.
Ashley Payne, the plaintiff.
There's Miss Payne. Okay. And is Miss Facundo or Mr. Fonseca here? Oh, there's
Yes,
Mr.
we're both
Fonseca.
here.
Okay, great. Let me swear y'all in. Do each of y'all swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Just some questions for Miss Payne. the rent is $14.46 a month, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And y'all were requesting December through today, which is $27.52?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and the appeal bond would be $28.92. Is this property, yes, never mind. Ms. Facundo, would you like to respond, or Mr. Fonseca?
I lost my job at the end of December. That's why we haven't been able to pay.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible.
Thank you.
If, like I say, if I sign the judgment today, you guys would have at least 6 days to appeal. But that's as much time as the statute will allow.
Okay.
And if there's no appeal, then the judgment will become final.
Okay, and we made plans to pay on the 31st. If we pay, do we still have to appeal?
No, you don't have to appeal. It's just something you can do. But if you're able to pay, then you have that time to go visit with the management and see what y'all can come up with.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much for appearing today. I appreciate y'all being here, and I hope you have a good day.
Thank you very much, Judge. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you very much. Y'all take care.
You too.
Thank you. The next case we have is Trolley Race Circle versus Ingris Alvarado Corballo. Ms. Payne, are you here for the Trolley Race Circle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I don't believe the defendant checked in. Did she, Ms. Aguilar? Okay. You were previously sworn. The rent is $12.97, is that correct?
Yes.
And y'all are requesting rent from November through today, which is $37.66.
Yes.
And the appeal bond would be $25.94. Y'all sent the notice to vacate by mail.
The paperwork I have on this one says that it was affixed to the outside of the door, and sent by mail and email, and the affixed to the outside of the door is it's in an envelope. I have it on my other computer. On an envelope on the outside of the door with the.
Does it say what the envelope said?
And important documents with their address.
Okay, that's all we need. We'll give the judgment for $37.66 and possession on that. The next one is SPL Apartments Borrower versus Didier Mendele. Who's here?
For the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hello, Mr. Ferguson.
Good morning.
And I don't believe the tenant appeared. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, the rent is $13.66.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And y'all wanted from December through today for $2,600.
So we're seeking a prorated amount for November.
Oh,
and
okay.
then December, and then prorated for December. So the total amount we're seeking is $2,710.
Okay. And any attorney's fees?
Yes, we're seeking $200 in attorney's fees.
200?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the appeal bond would be $27.32. The record shows y'all sent the notice to vacate by mail.
That's correct, Your Honor, and it was delivered on December the 9th.
Excellent. Okay. We'll give you a plaintiff judgment for the $27.10 and $200 in attorney's fees. Is there anything else you need today?
No, Your Honor. What was the writ date again? The writ date, when the writ will be available?
They have at least 6 days to appeal. So the writ will be available after that if there's no appeal.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. You have a good day. Thank you for
you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The next case we have is Landmark at Prescott Woods versus Arlie Silva. Is that Ms. Payne's case as well? Oh, okay.
That's me. Hey.
There you go. Okay, that's Ms. Payne's case. And the tenant did not appear. You were previously sworn. The rent is $12.12 a month. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. Sorry.
That's okay. And y'all want back rent from December through today, which is $23.07.
Correct.
And the appeal bond would be $24.24. Do you know what the envelope looked like on the front door?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a picture, and actually I was able to track the certified mail. It was returned back to sender today at 9:30 a.m., so I'll probably get it in the office at some point today. Let me pull up. So she is unit 7102. And same deal, we could only put it on the front of the door. She actually, we have those smart locks, the keypads with the code, but the lock seems to be tampered with, so we couldn't have access to the inside of the door regardless.
Okay, that's all we need. Y'all couldn't get in. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we'll get judgment of eviction for 2307 with the appeal bond at 2424.